21, my lord, I am appearing for the petitioner, my lord. This is my lord, affidavit of service we kept on record, my lord.
My lord, they are paying for the state respondents.
That's right, my lord. My lord, matter is, my lord, relating to, my lord, the private respondents, my lord, forcefully, my lord, constructed the Paka construction, my lord, upon unauthorizedly, my lord, upon the petitioner's land, my lord. Regarding the entitlement, civil in nature, my lord, petitioner have to run, but, my lord, to stop the construction, my lord, which has been made unauthorizedly, my lord, that should be demolished, my lord. Petitioners, my lord, made application, representation before the Pradhan and police authorities also to demolish the said construction, but
It's 36.
not yet been, my lord, demolished, my lord. My representation, my lord, kindly construction, my lord, kindly come to annexure P3, my lord. And page 30, my lord, is the record, my lord. Page 33, my lord, unauthorized 33 and 34, my lord. 4, 5. 36 is the representation, my lord.
My lord, your lordship may
My lord, under section 23, my lord,
direction
you
upon
don't have to take steps, my lord, for demolition of the said unauthorized construction, my lord. Page 36 is the representation.
consider করে আমি অ্যাপিয়ার করছি না বলতে হবে
Bag number 335, my lord. Answer P2.
You have filed a civil suit. Civil suit has been filed.
My lord, regarding the, my lord, civil
Civil suit has been filed.
no, my lord. But before that, my lord, till disposal of the civil suit, my lord, they will completed the construction, my lord. Kindly ask the, my lord, Pradhan, my lord, to demolish the said unauthorized construction, my lord. And if any police help is needs, my lord, that should also be, my lord, provide, my lord. This is, my lord, my only prayer, my lord, before your lordships, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, your lordship may direct the Pradhan and this to act in terms of the
Section 23 of
Pradhan is the main authority, my lord.
Affidavit of service filed on behalf of the petitioner is taken on
And your
record.
lordship may dispose of the petition, my
By
lord.
the present petition, the petitioner seeks for specific direction upon respond number 6, Pradhan Mahar Gram Panchayat, to demolish the unauthorized construction undertaken by private respondents. The petitioner contains that his father purchased the property comprising in dag number 335, Khotiyar number 1012 and 1023 under Mouja Nimki Mohor MOHAR, measuring more or less 24 decibels of land. This is under which police station?
my lord.
সবং
Sobong.
সবং পুলিশ স্টেশন,
সবং পুলিশ স্টেশন,
পশ্চিম মেদিনীপুর।
ডিস্ট্রিক্ট পশ্চিম মেদিনীপুর। After the demise of the father of the petitioner, he and his two brothers inherited the landed property. And are in possession of different portions by way of amicable settlement. The private respondents number 8 and 9 have forcibly constructed a pakka house without any sanctioned building plan. The petitioner made representation before the Pradhan of local Gram Panchayat on 28th March 2024. However, since no steps have been taken, hence this writ petition. This so and so learned advocate for the petitioner seeks that the matter be relegated to the Pradhan to pause to consider and dispose of the representation of the petitioner. Dated 20th March 2024. 20th March 2024. Learned advocate for the Mr. So and so, learned advocate for the state, also submits in the similar fashion. Despite service, none appears on behalf of the Pradhan, respond number 6, Pradhan, Mohor Gram Panchayat, and private respond numbers 8 and 9. Upon hearing the learned advocate for the appearing parties, respond number 6, Mohor Gram Panchayat is directed to consider and dispose of the representatives of the petitioner dated 20th March 2024 by adopting following procedures. Protocol with 3 months a month, 3 months date of communication. 4 points. Since the affidavits have been called for order.
And my lord,
It
kindly,
will-
my lord, if it is found that my lord, without my lord, sanction plan, they make that should be take steps by the Pradhan, my lord. My lord, time may be specified, my lord.
They will take steps.
Thank you.
The petition allegation.
I think 22 million I'm appearing for the petition. I'm appearing for the private respondent. May I pray for crossover? But I missed my brief, my lord. Maybe short pass, my lord. My lord, this is pertains to, my lord, a second round of litigation, my lord. What happened, my lord? Initially, in the first round of litigation, my lord, I came up before this honorable court praying, my lord, for demolition of an illegal construction which is going on a government plot of land. Now, my lord, that plot is, my lord, 4863. Now, my lord, in that round of litigation, my lord, the state, my lord, produced a report before the court saying that no construction is coming up on that government plot of land. Now, my lord, this was produced in the open court. His lordship, my lord, her lordship was pleased of the opinion that since a report has come, therefore, my lord, I dispose of the writ petition, my lord, on the ground on the basis of the report filed, holding that construction is not coming up on the government plot of land. Now, my lord, in that report also, my lord, there was an averment that prior to, my lord, any inquiry, my lord, they alleged that notice was put to our client. My lord, after that, my lord, when we inquired with the client, my lord, they said no notice was put on. And my lord, in the report itself, my lord, they have stated that the none represented the petitioner, my lord, of that petitioner at the time of inquiry. Now, my lord, after that, my lord, we appointed, my lord, a surveyor, licensed surveyor, my lord, to measure the plot of land. The licensed surveyor, my lord, now has come up with a report saying that no, the construction, my lord, part of the construction is coming up on the government land. Now, my lord, we have made a representation before the authority. Look, after this writ petition has been done, we have appointed a surveyor, licensed surveyor, my lord. This is the report, and kindly considers the report. And if you have anything to say on the report, please revert back. Now, my lord, and also with regard to the report filed, which was, my lord, false. Now, my lord, they do not revert back to that. My lord, we filed, my lord, a recalling application before the honorable judge who passed the order, my lord. His lordship was pleased of the view that since this is a separate cause of action, because subsequent document has come up, which has shown that is a illegal construction on government land, as you are at liberty to file a fresh writ petition. Now, my lord, this is this fresh writ petition which is before my lord. Now, my lord, in the first round, my lord, of hearing, my lord, I apprehended because the initial, my lord, the BLRO were parties, and my lord, the BLRO has filed a report which is absolutely false. So his lordship, my lord, who took up at the first round of litigation, allowed me to make DLRO a party, higher authority, so that, my lord, if any report further is required, any separate body would be called for to give a report. Now, my lord, we have made them the DLRO a party, and affidavit of service is also affected on DLRO. So there is the service affidavit of service, my lord, on the added respondent DLR.
Party. The private respondents, they have been served.
Yes. They have been served.
You are for this.
My lord, will find from the last order, Mr. Bihani appeared for the state. My lord, order dated 8th of July.
Pradhan service has been affected.
Yes. And Mr. Bihani has, my lord, undertake to appear for the added respondent number 10, who is the DLRO. My lord, in the last order, my lord, will find Mr. Bihani has consented to appear on behalf of the DLRO as well, the added respondent.
Now the state has to file a report through the DL and LRO.
So, my lord, there was no as such direction, but my lord will find the second paragraph. The advocate on record of the writ petitioner shall cause the necessary addition in the cause title of the original writ petition by putting his signature. A copy of the amended writ shall be served upon the jurisdictional DL and LRO. By the petitioner, copies of the amended shall be served upon Mr. Bihani, London appearing for this respondent number 1238 and the added respondent number 10. So there was no direction for report. My lord, I say, my lord, in this matter, my lord, since, my lord, apparently now it's apparent on the face of the record, the surveyor, if my lord takes up the, my lord, report of the surveyor, my lord, which is annexed at page 48.
Mr. Bihani has come today.
Mr. Bihani, probably, I have not seen him in the corridor.
But his presence is necessary since the previous report was filed before the court, which subsequently was found as per you was not
Absolutely false, my lord.
not correct. And thereafter, DLR LRO has been added as a party.
My lord,
Yes.
my lord, only thing, my lord, even Mr. Bihani appears, my lord, to adjudicate the issue in my respectful humble submission, since a surveyor, my lord, who is, my lord, a competent person, my lord, to survey a plot of land, my lord, an independent Amin, my lord, empaneled Amin of an high court can be called for a report, my lord, to either to substantiate this page 48 or to satisfy my lord's conscience. My lord, this, my lord, I think Mr.
Can be
Bihani will
done.
also not oppose.
This can be done if an Amin under the DL LRO is appointed by the court and he holds that measurement in presence of both the parties.
Both the parties. Yes, absolutely, this can be done.
If Mr. Bihani come, it's proposal because DLRO has been made a party.
Yes.
Since BLRO, when he filed a report, there was a mistake in his report. DLRO has been. Mr. Kushal Chatterjee, learned advocate for the petitioner, submits that this is second round of litigation. In the earlier writ petition, what is this number?
My lord, earlier writ petition is, my lord, the order is annexed, my lord. Kindly takes up
Give me the
page.
number of the
Yes.
in the earlier
8647 of 2023.
8647 of 2023. A report was submitted by the state through BL and LRO
page 45 of the writ petition.
It was contended by the petitioner that an illegal construction has been undertaken over the land of the government, land belonging to the government. Stop. A report was submitted through BLLRO which depicted that no such work of construction was undertaken over the government land. On the basis of such report, the petition was disposed of. However, subsequent thereto, the petitioner caused measurement to surveyor engineer,
My lord, he is a surveyor, my lord, licensed surveyor.
licensed surveyor, and it was found that the work of construction was undertaken over the government land. A recall application was filed before the court in the earlier pertaining to the earlier petition. The recall application was disposed of, granting liberty to the petitioner to file a fresh writ petition. File further writ petition on fresh cause of action. Hence, this writ petition. He also indicates that since there was a mistake on the part of BL and LRO, this court has added DL and LRO as a necessary party. Stop. None appears on behalf of the state. Private respondent number
10.
10 is represented. For ends of justice, the matter is adjourned. Place this matter on
No,
next
10,
Monday.
to the private respondent.
Monday.
9.
Madam, 9.
My lord, 9. Private
Private
respondent number 9.
9.
Not 10.
Monday.
Any affidavit direction was given for him to file?
No,
I'm
not
asking you.
Okay. अच्छा, ऊपर दिए दिन affidavit of service filed on behalf of the petitioner is taken on record. Topic on 3rd under the same heading.
Much of But I appear for the petitioner. Mr. Ansar Mandal is for the state. Upon notice to Mr. Ansar Mandal, I have mentioned this matter.
Oh. None appears on behalf of the state.
My lord, may I come back tomorrow with another notice to Mr. Mandal?
You can do that, but till 28 probably there is a resolution of the bar. If the other side is not present, we cannot take it up.
My lord, let us come back tomorrow if, my lord, I can bring him.
None
My lord.
appears on behalf of the state. There are no private respondents.
No, state.
None appears on behalf of the state. Learned advocate for the petition is that will serve a notice upon learned advocate for the state intimating the next date of hearing is this matter tomorrow, that is 28.
Not sure. Answer দেখা যাবে। যদি আসে দেখা যাক। Deep.
Lordship, I am for the petition. Very well, service. Your Lordship, this matter relates to non-payment of the admitted due amount for the work done by the petitioner. Your Lordship, in respect of an work order, Lordship will find at page number 21, the work order has been issued. Thereafter, Your Lordship, page number 23, the completion. After that, Your Lordship, previously one writ petition was filed, And after filing of that writ petition, there was a direction to pay the amount. After filing of the writ petition, lordship, some amount has been paid, but your lordship, the rest amount amounting to 17 lakhs 15,101 has not been paid till date, your lordship. My prayer is, your lordship, to give a direction upon them to pay this amount, this admitted due amount within a specified time, your lordship.
Where is the order passed in the writ petition earlier?
Page number 24. Due amount is, your lordship, after all the deduction and the payment, including security deposit, is 17 lakhs 15,000 approx.
Did the learned advocate for the state find
Lord,
out for the
Mr.
your
Lalit
state?
Mohan Mahata is appearing for the state. He is engaged in another court, Lordship.
Ask him to come. Ask for
Your lordship, this also similar matter. Previous one was regarding a certain part of the work, and the rest portion is this one, your lordship. Here the amount is every no service. Here the amount due is about 24 lakhs, your lordship. Out of 75 lakhs, 54 has been paid. Admitted due, your lordship, is 74 lakhs. A specific representation, your lordship, will find at page number 29 the amount of paid and the amount due is page number 30, paragraph number C, specifically written, your lordship.
Even five, no? Even five. Directed to pass in accordance with law.
what happened to the earlier writ petition?
But I'm for the statement.
There were earlier requisition was there, your lordship, but it was dismissed for default.
And no steps are taken for restoration of
No,
this.
your lordship, that was no steps, and subsequently, your lordship, as I have received the rest payment subsequently, your lordship, for that reason, fresh requisition has been filed. Because the due amounts are fresh cause of action arose, your lordship, after the receiving of the rest payment portion.
The amount of
Affidavit of service filed on behalf of the petitioner is taken on record. Any report? Report? Any report?
Yes. The report to us.
না, এটা 25 নম্বরটা চলছে 24
I'm for the statement. There is no instruction at present.
But it is an admitted
By the-
amount kindly
By
consider.
the, let them come up with a report. By the present writ petition, the petitioner seeks for disbursement of amount of rupees 2453227 pertaining to in respect of completion of work allotted to the petitioner in
Page number 21, work order.
pertaining to tender being NIT number 1/March para 4. ঠিক আছে? For construction of এটা করে দেবেন, এটা পুরোটা, হ্যাঁ, এই দাগ দিয়ে দিলাম, এই
Half of the workload.
the outstanding amount করে দিন। Outstanding amount of rupees. State is directed to furnish a report on the returnable date. It is
9806
25
Indian Ganguly.
read number to হবে কত 25 আজকে আসবে কেন?
Ganguly.
Affidavit of service read here is wrong. কেটে দিন, affidavit of service টা কেটে দিন। State is directed to furnish report on the returnable date. Next Monday. Data report.
Yes.
Third.
Under 24, your lordship just make it pass over. I am for the state. But your lordship also take this matter on next Monday because I have no report as yet.
করে দিন। Affidavit of service filed on behalf of the petitioner is taken on record 24 by the present writ petition. The petitioner seeks for disbursement of the outstanding amount of rupees
17 lakhs
17
001. 1715001.
001 in respect of work done
Page number
pertaining to
23.
NIT নাম্বারটা দেখে নেবেন, প্যারা 4 হবে এটা। The affidavit of service,
No problem.
affidavit of service কেটে দিন, Mr. Rudronil De, learned advocate for the state, seeks accommodation to furnish a report. State is directed to furnish report on the returnable date. This matter third. Motion থাক under the same heading, ওনাকে বলে দেওয়া under the same heading.
Correction করে দিই।
But I'm the petitioner, ma'am. This is the second round of litigation. May I file my affidavit of service? This is regarding an unauthorized construction which was blocking my ingress and egress to the premises. In fact, I could walk out from my premises, but since a portion of the Panchayat road was encroached by the illegal construction, no ambulance could actually come to my premises. I am a senior citizen, and this was affecting me, for which I had approached this honorable court on an earlier occasion, and pursuant to such order, and the order has been passed by which it has been admitted by the Panchayat that this is an unauthorized construction, but the Panchayat for some reason says that they will not do anything, and we will refer it to a higher authority. The impugned order is at page 32. The last page, my lord. May I read out if my lord deems fit?
Yes.
I state that Amalendra Dubey, Indrajit Dubey, Shujit Dubey, these are people who have made the unauthorized construction, resident of such and such. They constructed a building on a land measuring 17 decimals under police station Dhantola, district Nodia, such and such, without any valid sanction plan from the Pradhan, specific admission. There is no building approval plan from the Pradhan of Aranghata Gram Panchayat. In this circumstance, Panchayat road has become so narrow that car ambulance cannot pass through the road at all. The people at the locality are facing huge problems. This is a Panchayat telling. However, the illegal act on the part of the aforementioned person, normally such and such, ensuring that no ambulance can reach premises at all. In this situation, Gram Panchayat authority unable to demolish construction. I do not know why. This has to be forwarded to the SDO for demolition.
No, what
Panchayat
happened?
authority wants.
Did you file any contempt?
And this is I'm challenging this by way of this writ petition. I'm challenging this.
Contempt has been filed in respect of order dated 2nd April 2024.
My lord, in my humble submission, initially an order was passed. That is at page 29.
Hmm.
This was
In page 30, in paragraph number 4th paragraph, in the event the aforesaid respondents, that is the Pradhan, is of the considered opinion that construction has been made either in violation of the plan sanction or devoid of the sanction, as in your case, then necessary steps shall be taken to deal with such unauthorized construction. It was there.
yes.
Why didn't you file a contempt? How can you say that if it is an unauthorized construction, you cannot take any steps?
That is. I could have asked come up by way of a contempt, but contempt in my humble submission is a punishment proceedings, and I really want this to be set aside. This has to go, my lord. This communication has to go, that this order has to go, that this is an unauthorized construction. The construction has narrowed down the road. The road, no cars can go through the road, but I won't do anything. This cannot stand. That is why I have come up for quashing this particular order.
That particular, that he is unable to demolish the construction.
This is what
Like this gets into a contempt of court, of the court's order. When
But
there was
in
a
my-
direction upon him to deal with the unauthorized construction.
in my humble submission under section 25 and 26 of the West Bengal Panchayat Act, the Pradhan has to forward it to the SDO, and it is the SDO who has to demolish it. Pradhan may not have the statutory power to demolish it, but that has to be done. Pradhan says that I will not demolish it, I'll give it to a higher authority. Who is the higher authority? So this cannot continue. This order is completely perverse. He says that somebody is constructing on a public road, but I won't do anything. This attitude cannot be allowed to continue, my lord.
Lordship, I am for the stay laid by Miss Arpita Mandal. I have now police report, your lordship.
This is a police report. The police probably does not have much to say. It is the Pradhan has to say. Police has reported. The police cannot demolish. The police, what will the police do? The Pradhan has to answer. The SDO has to answer. Respond number 3, my lord, is the subdivisional officer and
He is the adjoining owner.
my lord,
Private respondent, they are adjoining owners.
yes, the owners of the adjoining plot of land, but
Closed upon the
they're encroached upon the public road. This is the issue, my lord. They could have constructed within their premises. I don't have a problem with a sanction plan. Without a sanction plan, of course, that may not affect me. Of course, without a sanction plan, it cannot be done, but that would not have affected me. The problem is, if I get sick, ambulance cannot come in front of my house. This is the problem. I'm under instructions that even an auto cannot come. Only a bicycle can somehow scrape through. I've just seen a report. This says that the private respondent has in fact stored sand, bricks, and other construction materials and completely blocked off the road. This is the report of the police authorities, my lord.
Affidavit of service filed on behalf of the petitioner is taken on record. By the present writ petition, the petitioner seeks the direction upon respond number 3 to take appropriate action in accordance with section 23 within bracket 5 and 23(6) of the West Bengal Panchayat Act 1973. Herein after referred to as the Act of 1973 bracket close with regard to unauthorized construction undertaken by the private respondents. Para. The petitioner contains that contains a submit that he is suffering from various ailments which is the land of the petitioner.
My lord is looking for the land. My lord, will kindly come to page 32, my lord. This is the panchayat writing, my lord. They have specifically described the land. My 17 decimals under police Dhantala, district Nodia, jail number 49, Mauja, Arankhata, Naranpur, LR Khatian number. No,
Their land.
yes, they have constructed it on their land only.
So, which is your land? It is adjacent.
Adjacent, my lord.
The private respondents who are the adjoining neighbors have constructed G+1 construction encroaching upon the public panchayat road. Obstructing the ingress and egress of the petitioner. On such contention, the petitioner approached this court in WPA 22055 of 2023. Next parent. The appointed writ petition was disposed of with the following direction. Page 30 is the date on 2nd April 2024. Para. Pursuant thereto by later dated, later under memo number 199/AGP/2024 dated 26 June 2024, the Pradhan is the respond number. Pradhan
4, my lord.
4, Aranghata Gram Panchayat informed the learned advocate of the petitioner that the construction undertaken by the private respondents over plot of land being number 4289/5434 within within the cartoon jail number 49, Elar Khotia number 229, Mauja Aranghata Narayanpur, measuring 17 decimals under police station Dhantola, has been made without any valid sanction from the Pradhan. There is no building approval plan from the Pradhan of the local Gram Panchayat. It has also been indicated that due to such construction, the people in the locality are facing huge problems. However, the Gram Panchayat authority is unable to demolish the construction. Being agreed by such action on the part of the local Gram Panchayat, the petitioner has preferred the present writ petition. Mr. Pranav Ghosh, learned advocate for the petitioner, submit that since the local Gram Panchayat, after proper inquiry, has found that the work of construction undertaken by the private respondent is unauthorized, he is under statutory obligation to refer the matter to the subdivisional officer to take further action in terms of section 23(5) and 23(6) of the Act of 1973 for demolition of the unauthorized structure. However, the Pradhan, respond number 4, Pradhan Aranghata Gram Panchayat, has not referred the matter to the jurisdictional subdivisional officer. He seeks for appropriate direction upon the Pradhan to refer the matter to the subdivisional officer in terms of section 23 of the Act of 1973. Learned advocate, Ms. Tuansu, learned advocate for the state, also submits that the private respondent have built houses by encroaching on the public panchayat road, which has made the road narrower for ingress and egress. He files report furnished by Officer in charge Dhantala Police Station dated 19 July 2024, which is taken on record. He seeks that appropriate direction be issued upon the Pradhan to act in accordance with law. In the earlier round of litigation, that is WPA 22055 of 2023, specific direction was issued upon respond number 4, Pradhan Aranghata Gram Panchayat. In the event he is of the considered opinion that construction has been made either in violation of plan sanction or devoid of sanction plan, he shall take necessary steps to deal with such unauthorized construction in accordance with law. The letter of the Pradhan, respond number 4, Pradhan Aranghata Gram Panchayat, dated 26 June 2024, Annexure T6 at page 32 of the writ petition, clearly records that the construction undertaken by the private respondents over the aforementioned property, has been made without any valid sanction plan from the Pradhan. Needless to mention that despite there being such observation in the later under reference by the Pradhan of the Arangata Gram Panchayat. However, no steps have been taken till date for further course of action. Section 23, it would be opposite to reproduce section 23(5) of the Act of 1973 as here under. Quote করুন, পরে একটা paragraph করুন. Upon bare reading of the aforesaid provision in contravention, if there is any contravention, the local Gram Panchayat, sorry, the permission granting authority is under statutory obligation to refer the matter to the subdivisional officer, who shall act in accordance with the provisions as contained therein. In view of the above, response number 4 is directed to refer the matter to the subdivisional officer. Which place is this? Refer the matter to
The Ranaghat subdivision.
subdivisional officer.
Ranaghat subdivision.
Subdivision officer, Ranaghat subdivision. Response number 3 করবি না? Refer the matter to response number 3, subdivision officer, Ranaghat subdivision, within a period of 15 days from date of communication of this order. Upon reference being made, the subdivision officer shall take appropriate steps in accordance with section 23(5) of the West Bengal Panchayat Act. With the aforesaid direction, the
A time frame may be given for the subdivisional officer, my lord.
upon reference being made, the appropriate steps within a period of 4 weeks from date of such reference. With the aforesaid direction, writ petition being number such and such as disposed of.
But I am for the petitioner. Research. This is my affidavit of service. Alleging the unauthorized construction, a representation has been made. Page 40(1)(4) is my representation, where I made the allegation that I am the owner in respect of Dag number 623, and my neighbor are
Despite service, none appears on behalf of the Pradhan and the private respondent.
but I am the owner in respect.
Pradhan is respond number
5. Pradhan is respondent number 6, and private is 7. Rampodo Manna.
06. Who is for the state? Find out who is for the state. Come back the second half.
Let it be tomorrow, man.
Not tomorrow, today only.
Today.
The second half, you find out who is for the state. He's
Mine.
if he is present, then we can take it up.
Mine.
Since there
2
is a resolution of the power, so if he is there.
I'm grateful.
In the second half, you mentioned.
Mine.
Who is? It is second half, right? Next.
My lord, I beg to appear on behalf of the petitioner, my lord. This is the affidavit of court. My lord, I am the joint owner and possessor of a land. As per I have got
State
one.
is above.
Yes, my lord.
State. All service has been effective.
Yes, ma'am. May I handle? My lord, I am the joint owner of 4.68 Sadak of Vastu land, where I have constructed a commercial building as per the sanction plan given by the respondent number 5. The sanction plan is annexed in P3, page number 42.
State. Who is for the state?
For the first time, ma'am.
Find out who is for the state. If he is present, then we can take it up. Or next week.
Next week, ma'am.
Pass it over or put the next date and next week.
And fix it tomorrow. Today, let me find who is appearing for the state. Then I will.
কালকে কি 24 আছে? Affidavit service filed on behalf of the petition is taken on record. None appears on behalf of the state. Release this matter tomorrow, that is such, under the same heading. An advocate for the petitioner is directed to notice an advocate for the state. Intimate next date. Tomorrow. Give a notice to him, huh? Give a notice to the learned advocate for the state.
ঠিক আছে, দাঁড়িয়ে গেছে সবাই, আর কিছু লাগবে না।
এটা আগে দিয়ে দিন।
29.
For the state, my lord.
Unauthorized construction complaint to the Pradhan. That has to be decided and it has to be forwarded to the SDO. That is my prayer.
So far as S2 and BDO is concerned, no instruction is received from
Not
them, my lord.
required.
There has been cross suppression of the fact, my lord. The person who is approaching the your lordship, my lord, must come with clean hand. My lord,
No,
I
it
require, my lord, very short date, my lord, for filing affidavit. My lord, some records are required to be brought, my lord, before your lordship, my lord, for consideration.
Under the law, Panchayat Pradhan will decide upon giving opportunity of hearing to all parties. Let him go there and file his documents, whatever he wants to rely, and let it be decided. an doctor who is constructing without sanction plan.
He's a doctor.
Yes.
মানে kindly consider the last paragraph of the report, my lord. এই আমার একটাই দিয়েছে, ছবি তুলে নিও না, একটাই দিয়েছে, দিয়ে দেবো।
কি বলছে লাস্ট প্যারাগ্রাফে?
একটাই দিয়েছে।
To make a septic tank over
Yes.
the other plan.
Yes.
এই
And
Your
boundary
septic-
wall is also being constructed over the septic tank. Absolute illegal.
Septic tank in my own premises. Before that, my lord, my learned friend, my lord, submits. Your lordship kindly ask them whether he has any sanction plan in respect of his construction or not. Well, he must come unless he constructed within the periphery of the sanction building plan. Then, well, it could be determined which portion is his, which portion is mine. That is not yet, my lord. Let him submit, my lord. I will not file affidavit. Let him submit sanction building plan in respect of his premises. That is absolutely absent in the writ petition. There is suppression. That is, my lord. I was initially, my lord, at the first instance, I prayed for, my lord, some, my lord, time, very short time, my lord, filing affidavit. Let these things, my lord, come on the record.
But then if he has not constructed by way of a
Sanction plan.
sanction plan, does it authorize your client to make
No,
it?
Yeah.
not that. What I am on, if he had sanction building plan, his premises would have been determined, construction portion would have been determined, the space which are required to be maintained, that is to be determined. That he has not done.
True.
A boundary wall, he is claiming his mine, is basically encroaching my property.
True.
That is, my lord, that
My
is
lord, the construction is being constructed without sanction plan. This is my submission. Let it be decided. My lord, if there be no sanction plan,
Let the Pradhan cause an inquiry.
yes, decide it.
Yes, my lord. In the event, my lord, if the Pradhan causes inquiry, my lord, in that event, my lord, Pradhan will also inquire whether petitioner has also.
And that is prerogative of the Pradhan. He is,
No, not prerogative.
nobody has complained against my,
Before Pradhan,
in
before-
my writ petition, he is saying so. He do not have any, my lord, complaint against me insofar the sanction plan. If that be so, he could have come before this honorable court challenging my sanction.
Whether I can come or not, my lord, that my lord does not, my lord, give them liberty to.
This writ petition involving illegal construction of a private respondent, that has to be decided. That is my prayer also.
Where is your representation?
Lordship. Page as এটা হচ্ছে প্রথমটা হচ্ছে 13 is to the Pradhan.
Before that, my lord, kindly come to paragraph 2 of the writ petition. Before that, my lord, kindly come to paragraph 2 of the writ petition. I will not figure. Page 4. At the top, your petitioner said that he is the lawful owner of a property, not a construction, of a property measuring amount such and such, such and such. He has been enjoying the peaceful possession of said plot of land. There is no whisper of any construction. So, if he has any construction, if that is, my lord, constructed in terms of the sanction plan issued by the panchayat, no, my lord, I'm sorry for repetition, my lord, the portion that he has been lawfully occupying would have been determined and earmarked by the panchayat. In that event, he could not have even, my lord, encroached my portion of the property and build a boundary wall.
Let him inquire.
Yes, yes.
Then
Let the panchayat inquire.
let me come with an affidavit, my lord, short affidavit within 7 days. Let the matter appear, my lord, next
But
Monday.
after affidavit also, the Pradhan has to be directed for deciding the issue. Therefore, no need of any affidavit.
That is why, my lord, when we lost.
Let all the documents be placed before the Pradhan.
Lordship might, my lord, make any observation on the basis of my affidavit. Lordship will definitely send the matter for inquiry. If the Pradhan is, my lord, obligated, my lord, to follow the statute, that is difficult. That is, my lord, definitely, my lord, the duty of the Pradhan. But before that, my lord, let, my lord, stand of the private respondent be on record. not by way of oral submission.
Be on record before the Pradhan. All documents be produced.
Let it be on record. That's why I'm praying for 7 days time, my lord. I don't think, my lord, the 7 days time will harm, my lord, the case of the petition.
Therefore, the construction should be stayed. Let him come with the affidavit. Let him come.
Yes, Lordship, my lord, pass. Then there is no construction as on date. Lordship,
What did the state say? Construction has been made.
So far as BDO and SDO is concerned, there is no specific
Yes,
instruction from
construction with regard to construction.
Construction, my lord, given, my lord, last paragraph, my lord, of the report, my lord. এই আমার একটা কপি ছবি তুলে নিও না ছবি তুলে একই তো ব্যাপার হবে
এটা তো পুলিশের রিপোর্ট
হ্যাঁ
ও আচ্ছা
দেয়নি তো এসডিবিডি কোনো রিপোর্টই দেয়নি যা দিচ্ছে পুলিশ দিচ্ছে
Lordship, my lord, if there be, my lord, if there is any construction, Lordship will stay. My lord, there is no difficulty, my lord. I have instruction, my lord. I'm not making any construction.
You have completed the construction.
it seems
My lord, my land
illegal
praying for
construction.
stay of the stay or with regard to construction, that can be done. My lord, that is my stand. That is why, my lord,
Not affect.
that is why, my lord, I am praying, my lord, let nothing be
আরে ডিসপোজ অফ হয়ে যাক এখানে
let there be on record.
এখানে কিছু হবে না তো
Behalf of the petitioner is taken on record. Give the affidavit.
এটা দিয়ে
By the present writ petition, the petitioner
হ্যাঁ
alleges of illegal construction undertaken by private respond number 11
that's
and seeks for the removal of the same. Mr. Robiul Islam, learned advocate for the petitioner, submits that the matter be relegated to the Pradhan to cause inquiry and take necessary steps in accordance with West Bengal Panchayat Act 1970. The learned advocate appearing for respond number 11 seeks to file affidavit in opposition. Let such affidavit in opposition be filed by private respond number 11 within a period of 1 week, exception if any 1 week, 15 days under the heading returnable motion. Stated the state files a report furnished by 11 এর উপরে furnished by OC Bhagavanpur PS dated 3rd December 2024, which is taken on record.
no further construction that stay should be there
In
Right.
view of the contention raised in the petition, the private respondent number 11 is restrained from making any further construction over the property in question.
till the disposal
With the disposal of the returnable motion after 15 days. পেয়েছেন? রেকর্ড দিয়েছেন? কাল ইউজ করবেন।
Number 27.
Right. Number one, which is to be mentioned.
Oh, one to yes.
One and two, my lord.
Again, I say, no, one Manaxia.
No, no. In one, we have.
You are for the petitioner.
I'm for the petitioner, and we both have filed our notes of argument. So Bose was
Who is
appearing.
called HDA.
Mr. Kollul Bose was appearing.
Now, while going through the records, it is found that the affidavit in opposition which has been filed does not contain page number 11. I don't know whether your copy has page number 11 or not. You have filed your reply to that.
There are three.
Now, Mr. Basu will be required.
If we can find it, we'll supply it.
Yes, ma'am.
Ajay, 11.
Yes.
You have.
প্রথমটা না পরে
কালকে তুমি মেনশনে রাখো, ওকে লাগবে তো, ও কি করতে চাইছে এটা নিয়ে।
আমাকে একটু কোর্টের অপোজিশনটা করে দেবেন, কোর্ট কপিটা একটুখানি তাহলে দেখি কোর্টের
দিতে দাও যদি
কোনটি?
if it is teach somewhere else, some other place, find it out. Opposition টাই করুন।
There's an opposition to supplementary.
No, no.
It is opposition to the main writ petition.
To the main, the fat one. তাহলে তুই তো তত ছোট করবি।
না
আমায় দিন আমি বার করে দিচ্ছি।
মেজরিটি কিন্তু মেজরিটি
এইটা দেখলে এখানে এখানে হাত দিয়ে দিচ্ছি।
এটা
দিয়েছি তো আমি। আর আমি যেটা দিলাম একটু, আমি যেটা যথাসাক্ষ্য দিলাম ওইটা একটু দেবেন যথাসাক্ষ্য।
it is torn. I can see the remnant of the torn page.
পেজ 10 এর লাস্টে কি আছে বল?
10 এর লাস্টে হচ্ছে April 2006 video letter.
ঠিক আছে। আর 12 এ কি আছে?
12 starts with the other hand.
ঠিক আছে, মাঝখানটা এটা মিসিং আছে।
So we can supply our copy
But
right
it will
now.
be required because he has to rectify this in record. This has been filed by way of a affidavit. Now one of the pages is not missing. I don't know what are the pleadings in that particular
See,
page.
এখানে দেখ সেটাই
Can you just, Mr. Gupta, intimate Mr. Basu to remain present tomorrow?
We shall.
And
And I shall also indicate why. We shall also indicate why, because so that they can also take steps.
come ready with
This matter is appearing under the heading to be mentioned.
এগুলো সব ছোট।
At the time of preparation of the judgment and on perusal of the affidavit in opposition filed by respondent numbers 2 and 3, Haldia Development Authority, it is found that page number 11 of the affidavit in opposition has not been incorporated. None appears on behalf of respondent 2 and 3, Haldia Development Authority. Learned advocate for the petition. এটা আগে করে দেবেন আজকে, কালকেই রেখে দিচ্ছিল।
আমার ফাইলটা চলে গেছে।
ডে আফটার টুমরো তো রাখতে হবে। কালকে যদি ডে আফটার টুমরো মিস্টার গুপ্তা।
Like both sides of
29.
both.
Intimate the next
both
day to the learned advocate for response 2 and 3. HT.
আরে চিঠি করে দিন
This matter on 29
এটা তোমার
October
ঝামেলা
under the same heading.
Agreed.
Number 2. And for the
Second was
about to respond.
how it is appearing.
Sir, I'm going for withdraw the application.
Learned advocate, this matter is appearing under the heading to be mentioned.
Liberties may be given to file a fresh application.
You have got any written instruction?
Yes. It may be kept in the record. Yes, sir.
Learned advocate for the Mr. So-and-so, learned advocate for the petitioner submits that the petitioner does not intend to proceed further with the writ petition and seeks to withdraw the same. He files written instruction filed by the petitioner, furnished by the petitioner, dated 22nd September 2025, which is taken on record. In view of the above, the writ petition being number WPA number 19645 of 2025 stands dismissed as withdrawn. All connected applications are disposed of. Interim order will be vacated. Urgent photostat setting. Yes.
My liberty may file a fresh application.
That is always there. That liberty is always there.
তখন রেকমেন্ডেশন দিয়ে আর আপত্তি কি আছে?
তাহলে আপনাকে বলতে হবে কেন ডিটেইলস
Next.
Liberty may be given to file a fresh application.
Why then? What is the reason for that?
that's the same.
Sure. Next. 27.
I am happier for the behalf of the petitioner, my lord.
Come this side.
I
Come this side.
inform my lord, Devangshu Nondi, appearing for the state. They said that the brief with the senior,
Okay.
Mr. Dinendranath Chatterjee. So, my lord,
Service has been completed, no? Affidavit of service filed on behalf of the petitioner is taken on record. None appears on behalf of the state. For ends of justice, the matter is adjourned. List this matter on Monday 3 under the same heading. Third.
Lord, I am for the state respondents.
on behalf of the petitioner, Mr. Kunal Ganguly is appearing, Lordship. I am praying for not today. Lordship, he is busy on court number 28, Lordship.
Then what is the case?
Lordship,
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not
You
on
have a
this
report?
matter, Lordship.
Lord, I am for the state respondents.
You have got your report?
Yes, my lord. I have taken instructions, my lord. Provisional pension has been released. Due to the criminal case, my lord, the final pension has not been decided.
What is his prayer?
Lord, to consider the representations dated such and such.
Previously, what was the direction passed by the court?
Page 18, ma'am. Page 18 of the writ petition. And relevant portion is, my lord, page 19, third paragraph.
Criminal case has been disposed of.
No, my lord. That is pending.
But what was the direction of the court to disburse the entire?
My lord, pensionary benefits has already been given, my lord. Only the final pension has not been decided. The charges is, my lord, for the fund, my lord. Fund has been,
Defalcation of fund.
yes.
In the earlier writ petition, was the court of the view that all
Yes.
the pension benefits should be,
Admissible retirement benefits, my lord.
that includes the pension?
My lord, that part, my lord, I shall take instructions.
And what about the orders passed for granting pension of 75% and withholding 25%? What is the order passed? You have a copy of that order?
No, my lord, order is, my lord, page 19, my lord.
No, this is the order passed by this court.
This court, my lord.
Subsequent to that, what is the order passed by the department? Granting him, he says that 75% of the pension has been granted to him and
On
25%
this
has
point, my
been
lord,
withheld.
I shall take.
So there has to be an order passed by the department.
Because he is in suspension, my lord.
Okay, not today, come tomorrow,
My lord, day after tomorrow.
day after tomorrow.
Yes.
An advocate for the petitioner seeks accommodation. Please this matter next Monday there again.
Much.
Tribunal.
Item 31.
My lord, I beg to appear on behalf of the petitioner.
I am for the state respondent.
A tender
Okay,
was
What is your exception?
no. I will take help of this. This is a report. There was no direction possibly for exception. The report is in my favor, so I can place it before your lordship, and I will take. May place the case, my lord. My lord, a tender was floated for construction of a community center, the district of Purulia. Now the petitioner got the tender. Construction was continuing. My lord knows it very well that how the disbursements are made. Part payments are made, accordingly the construction proceeds. Now, my lord, I received two parts of the initial bills, 1,54,000 and odd and 1,32,000 and odd I received. Now, the third bill I raised, that is of rupees 3,87,000 and odd, that was allowed to be released, but that was not given to me on the pretext that I have not completed the work. Now, my lord knows the process is that first tender is floated, work is done, bill is submitted, part payments are paid. Accordingly, with that amount, I complete the construction works, and at the last, the remaining portion I place as a bill. So, since that 3,87,000, despite being allowed, was not given to me, I could not complete the work within the time. Admitted position. That I accept. Now, my lord, I made representation that kindly release the 3,87,000 so that I can complete it and I can get the whole thing done once for all. It was not allowed. I came before this honorable court. There was a direction for that it was recorded that the state authorities accepted that yes, it is ready. It is only pending for disbursal. Then the honorable single bench, based upon their submission, then they said that there is nothing to be decided anymore since the state is ready to pay you. There is nothing to be decided. I'll be placing I'm just giving the narratives of it. I'll be placing there are certain documents before the order, which is very much important to be placed. Yes. After that, they conduct a hearing and they said you have to complete the work first within 45 days, otherwise it will not be allowed. And subsequently came to learn that that amount was returned back because that was an unutilized amount. So there is an embargo, according to them, there is a financial embargo for which it had to go back because it was not completed within the time, because it was on their part to pay the amount so that I can complete it. They say you have to complete within 45 days, otherwise will not. From the report submitted from the state authorities, it appears that it is already ready, despite that it is already ready for disbursal. But due to this pendency of the writ petition or this administrative reason, it could not be. Now, my lord, I draw your lordship's attention at page number 23.
No, if it is ready for disposal and the state is ready,
I'm showing, my lord, the documents are very important. Documents are, because I need to show. May I just, my lord, few pages.
what is the?
Yes.
If you say that state is ready to pay,
No, my lord.
May I just complete, my lord? May I just kindly take, then if your lordship takes page 29, the last order of this honorable court, because that is why I need to show the documents. I know that the state will come up with this narrative. My lord, kindly see the third paragraph.
release of the state government awaiting disbursal. Yes.
Awaiting disbursal. Nothing happened after that. Now kindly take then order sheet at page 32. After that order, despite they accept the fact that it is ready for disbursal, they stop it. Page 32, relevant portion, paragraph 4 onwards.
Page 32.
Page 32, paragraph 4 onwards. After the honorable single bench's order, this order ought not to have come, because they themselves accept that yes, it is ready for disbursal, but now a new situation is being brought up that you have to complete it. No, there was not a condition. Based upon the submission on of the state authorities on instruction, the honorable court passed that order. Now, my lord, kindly take the report. Report would be evident that due to some technical administrative reason, it is pending. Kindly take the report for once, submitted by the state authorities. Page 7.
Page 7
of the report, my lord, filed by the state authorities.
Yes.
My lord, kindly see the heading. Release of fund under additional scheme around rupees 1.5 crore 2017-18. Your lordship will find serial number 2 is the project for which that amount has been allowed. That is first. My lord, kindly take the next page. If your lordship sees the order, an allotment of rupees 1 crore 56 lakh 52,660 only received as schematic fund from the special secretary to the government of West Bengal Department of Poschimanchal Unnayan Affairs, Paura Bhavan, FD such and such, for release of 15 number of schemes under PUP additional. For release, my lord, kindly mark the word for release, serial number 6. That is the construction of community hall at Protappur village. Lordship has found. First one was the initial release of the amount. Second one is also for release of the amount. My lord, kindly see when it was passed. The next page, very important. The top paragraph. Now the Nazareth Deputy Collector Purulia is requested to draw one check amounting to rupees such and such from the Purulia Treasury. After drawal of the entire amount, he is also requested to release Sabalot, the fund in the LF account of the Executive Officer Raghunathpur such and such. Samiti, as per above mentioned schemes of PUP, additional rupees 1.5 crore. This is the 14th of August 2019. The lordship has seen it was directed to be requested to be released. Now, my lord, kindly take page number 11. Kindly see the heading certificate on reclaim of surrendered fund. As I submitted before lordship, that amount went back since it was not paid to me. Now it says, kindly see, this is to certify that the scheme under PUAD, PUP have been ongoing. Kindly mark the word ongoing. but the payment cannot be done due to the latest financial embargo. My lord, kindly see, my project has been mentioned. This is the construction of the community hall at Protappur. Kindly see the right hand side, serial number 8, surrendered amount 12,87,400. That was reclaimed. That 12,87,000 and odd. And kindly see the paragraph beneath. This is also to certify that the above funds of rupees 12,87,400 only have been surrendered as per reference number cited above, and the same is now reclaimed for payment of the same. They have reclaimed the amount for payment. Lordship has seen that portion. Kindly take the next page. This is of 2023 document, submission of certificate on reclaim of surrendered fund in respect of case number 14782, that is the previous writ petition. Please find here with the letter of the executive officer Raghunathpur 2 Panchayat Samiti. In this connection, this is to mention that the fund is already available at the LF of the Panchayat Samiti. Now the fund cannot be drawn in pursuance of the order written number such and such dated 7th of June 2021 of the Finance Department. But due to the delayed execution of the work, that is the construction of community hall at Protappur, the fund was not utilized within the financial year 2017-18, for which it was returned. Now, hence, this is requested to grant the permission to use the fund for which it was allotted. For that is the purpose is for payment of the due amount. So, my lord, it is in the pipeline, it is in the channel, it is everything is all these technical and administrative reasons. Now, for your lordship's satisfaction, my lord, your lordship has seen that they have referred to one order number 1731, that embargo they were talking about. For your conscience of clearing the conscience of the court, my lord, I have also brought the notification to see what is the embargo. There is actually no embargo. It says if the amount is not utilized, you will return it to the authority. Now, after that, they have reclaimed it. So that was their internal departmental embargo. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing to do with me. So now they are reclaiming for payment towards me because there is a direction. Now, after that, my lord, I made the representation that you are not paying it to me. I am entitled. There is a court order, and you are accepting the fact that the amount is ready for disbursal for completion. You are not. My amount is 3,87,000 only, which is due. That is my prayer. I'm paying this amount with interest, my lord, so that I can get this amount and can pay to my workers, so that the dues are. Your lordship understands that those are the workers.
Claim of 3 lakhs. That work has been completed.
That is yet to be completed because unless I get the amount, I cannot complete it. I have written to them that kindly allow me to complete the work. My representation is that
says 3 lakhs is due.
yes, yes. Kindly take the first annexure that was already approved. That is why the Honorable Division Bench has accepted that. Kindly see page number 23, page number 24. Your lordship can. Yes, page number 23, my lord. Kindly see the third RA bill. Your lordship has found page 23 of the writ petition. Your lordship has found, my lord. My lord, kindly see third RA bill at the top. Third RA bill written. Kindly see the date of completion in progress, which your lordship also found in the previous document, which said that ongoing construction that your lordship found in the previous document. So in progress, name of work, that is the community hall at Protappur. Now, my lord, kindly come down. Net payable amount of third RA bill 3,97,834. Just below the computation. Totaling computation 3,97,834. Net payable amount. Just below the computation. There's a box, then there is a computation at the bottom. My lord, 3,98,000. Your lordship has found it, my lord. But kindly see there is a line written just beneath it, certified that the claim is correct. The measurement were made by Sri Shomir Bera, Raghunathpur 2 Development. So there was a measurement also, and they found my claim to be correct. Now the final amount comes at page 24 after deductions made. Kindly see payments now to be made 3,87,906. Lordship has found at the middle portion.
Yes.
Now it has been approved by the authority. That is my amount. Now, my lord, I further show page 25 also. The first serial number. This is the community hall. That is the amount. And lastly, page number 28. There is an endorsement, your lordship will find in handwritten endorsement, undersigned by the authorities. It is certified that the payment advice has been generated. It's not much legible during the financial year such and such. So it was also generated. All these issues were considered by the previous single bench. They submitted, yes, it is ready, but that was not due to administrative red tapeism, whatever it is. I do not know. My lordship knows better why it is halted. Now they are accepting the fact that yes, we had sent it back because it was not completed. Now we are reclaiming the amount for disbursements to you. But till date, my lord, possibly due to pendency of the writ petition, it has been held up. So, my lord, kindly pass a direction to release the amount with interest. That is my humble prayer.
My lord, I am only relying upon the report that I have already submitted before your lordship and filed on 7th 11/2024. My lord, your lordship will understand the work was assigned to them with a contract that he has to complete the work by 60 days. 60 days, I think. But he failed to comply the work. However, they raised a bill. State paid off that bill. Consecutive 2 bills were paid off. Thereafter, problem arises from the third one. Third one, my learned friend has submitted all this thing. That is why it is their habit not to comply the work contract within the time. That is why they have to approach one after another before this learned court or the learned magistrate, whatever it may be. No, my lord, your lordship kindly come to page number 4, paragraph 7, my lord. There I have stated everything, my lord. my report. May I read it out, my lord?
Yes.
The learned district magistrate Purulia passed the necessary order on such and such upon observation that the order was not yet been completed. After 6 days, days is over. In another case, they have not completed work. However, His Honor pleased to direct the petitioners to complete the work by 45 days. That is also not been complied. Maintaining all the norms, else Executive Officer Raghunathpur 2 Panchayat Samiti will take appropriate penal action as per work order number such and such, dated such and such. In same order, it was further directed upon the Executive Officer Raghunathpur 2 Panchayat Samiti to reclaim the fund from appropriate department by 10 days from the issuance of the order. Thereafter, my lord, in paragraph 8, the executive officer could not make payment due to certain financial embargo that has been that is the last annexure at page number 12, my lord, running page number 12, annexure 4, my lord. Your lordship will find, my lord, it may be the policy decision, whatever it may be, of the state. I have no hand on it. I cannot say anything. Please find herewith the letter of the executive officer, Raghunathpur 2 Panchayat Samiti. In this connection, this is to mention that the fund is already available at the LF of Panchayat Samiti. Now the fund cannot be drawn in persons of the order taken such and such of the financial department. But due to the delayed execution of work, to the work, it may be noted down, my lord. That is construction of community hall at Potapur village under Nildi GP. The fund was not utilized within the financial year 2017-2018. Hence, this is requested to grant permission to use the fund. Whatever it may be, it was returned back. That's the problem. Is it may be the policy decision, my lord. This is their fault. They could not complete the work within the stipulated period. That is why we have tried our best. This is not our fault, my lord. And for their delayed completion, they cannot ask for interest and such and such.
But then what is the procedure? that they will raise a RA bill and that will be disbursed to them and then they will complete?
That I do not know, my lord. That I have to take instruction.
Because see,
What
the
is
first RA bill at that point of time,
RA bill? That the two bill.
let me put it like this. The first RA bill
RA bill that
was
that was
granted in their favor. At that point of time, the project was not completed.
because their fund was there.
Let me put it, then you answer. The second RA bill was also granted. At that point of time, it was not completed. Now, when the question of third RA bill comes, the ground that they have not completed, so it cannot be disbursed. How could you
Because the
disburse
fund was
first bill or
returned,
the second bill?
it may be that after
What
certain.
is the process? That the funds should go to them and then they will complete it, or they
But
complete and then they will
for my mother wish, I can say, my lord,
you cannot protect the fund like this because
an authority cannot hold the fund for immense period.
Then
There should be a limited period. Thereafter, the fund
it was
has to
submitted
be
before
returned.
the bench which took up the
But
matter in the earlier petition that everything is
until
ready
that,
for
it is
disbursement.
admitted fact that they have not completed the work.
If they have not completed it, they say that due to financial crunch, since you are not releasing the bill, they cannot complete.
Because this is my difficulties, my lord. Because they have not completed the work within the stipulated period. That is why I could not disburse. I could not pay off.
May I just add, far as my learned friend could not understand my submission, that is because of non-payment, it could not be. It is not because of non-completion the fund was not released. Otherwise, first two rounds, as your lordship rightly observed, the first, then how the first two bills were paid. It is not correct. And secondly, my lord, they have already accepted the fact before the honorable single bench on the earlier occasion.
If I have my funds, I
They are
can
ready to disburse.
release.
Secondly, they say yes, due to this non-completion, we sent it back. Now are reclaiming for the purpose of disbursal. They are saying in their own document. They are accepted in paragraph 8 and 9 also. And the last document is very important. The last line, it says, hence, this is requested to grant the permission to use the fund for which it was allotted. I showed your lordship that what was this allotted for. They themselves are accepting it.
This was the bona fide
There is
of
nothing called bona
the
fide.
state
That is all about
authority
procedure.
and nothing
No,
else.
they are
But
not
they
doing any charity
they could not.
towards me. There is not a charity of the state. It is the procedure. That procedure they are following.
But they have to
disburse.
they have to comply with the terms and
Why
conditions.
haven't you completed the work within that period?
My lord kindly appreciates that since the amount was not released to me, I could not complete. So far, they had released the work, I completed.
When was the third RA bill raised? At that point of time, 60 days was over.
No. I've already stated in my
It was
opposition, my
within
lord.
the period.
Otherwise, the bill would not have been approved.
Paragraph number 3, your
days
lordship
been
kindly come
released,
to paragraph
my lord,
number 3
kindly
and
has
number
seen
3.
that writ petition, they say certified that the claim is correct. The measurement were made and they say payments now to be made. 3,87,000, page 24 of the writ petition. So they could not pay it, so I could not complete it. Otherwise, how will now they are holding this money? Now at this stage, your lordship kindly directs the authority to release the fund for disbursal. Then I can get the work, get the amount. I can get the work done.
Give an undertaking that within 45 days you will complete it.
Yes.
I do not know what is written in contract.
And only one thing, my lord.
Well, the contract has
now
to be...
I show my bona fide, my lord. I show my bona fide. The representations I have stated that I want to complete my. That is, I submitted at the very outset that I want to complete my this construction. Kindly release that amount. But there is one difficulty. It is of 2017-18 construction work. Now, my lord, it is in which condition, which stage, whether it has the condition has deteriorated or some new construction is required, that is not possible for me to undertake on behalf of my client because there are technical issues. That whether I need to, suppose, my lord, one wall has been broken down by course of time. Now, whether that cost is included in the main award, that I am not aware of. These are technical issues that I cannot. Suppose, my lord, now if I need to complete the work, I need to do 10 works extra, which was not contemplated in the award. Then, my lord, it would be a burden on me because I did not put forward the quotation for that work.
My lord, it is...
So, my lord, I can submit that if they disburse the amount within a stipulated period of time with my interest, I can complete the dictated work as per in terms of the tender notice. That I can do. I am under obligation to do it. And, my lord, my bona fide...
Have you stated in the representation that
yes,
upon receipt of the money you will...
Yes, my lord.
Where is
Well,
that?
Yes, yes.
I can understand, my lord.
একটু বলেন না, একটা second. If your lordship kindly takes page yes, page number 34 one representation. Page, there are two representations. Page 34. Last line, if your lordship takes that. And
34.
Page 34, first representation, last page. বাকি কাজটা সম্পূর্ণ করতে পারছি না। Page 34, your lordship has found. Now the next page, kindly see. The last paragraph, page 35. অতএব মহাশয়ের নিকট আমার বিনীত নিবেদন, আমার পার্ট বিল অত টাকা ছেড়ে 3,87,906 টাকা ছেড়ে দিলে এবং আমি এই টাকা পেলে আমার বকেয়া কাজ 2 মাসের মধ্যে সম্পূর্ণ করব। He has showed his bona fide that he wants to complete the work.
Where 35?
Page 35, last paragraph. There was no intention for him to evade the work. He wanted to complete it. And my lord, the next page also, there was another representation, page 36. The relevant portion at page 37, first paragraph. Not once, twice he said that I want to complete the work. You please give my money so that I can complete it. Page 37, first paragraph, last line. And his condition, your lordship has seen that what he is suffering from.
Okay.
Only, my lord, to the extent of the awarded work, because the additional work I am not aware of whether there is no additional work. If anything is the awarded work.
What is passing in my mind, my lord? I do not know whether the state can disburse the amount in this fashion or not. The first you pay, then you complete the work. I know what which is known to me, that first one complete the work, then raise a bill, and the bill is disbursed by the authority in this fashion. Not that somebody is taken money, thereafter he will do the work.
Question to myself then how fast to round up?
RA first bill and second bill has been disbursed?
Disbursed because the fund was there, my lord. That is why the fund was there. Here the fund is not there. That is why.
Fund was there, but you have not disbursed.
No, could not disburse because the work was not completed.
At that point of time, the work was not completed. How could you have paid 3 lakhs?
And not that till date. The work was not completed. Even the first round also the work was not completed. Kindly take the contact, my lord. It is their contact.
Come up, you show me the rule that they have to complete a particular portion of the work, 20%, 30%. Then
That the work contract is not with me. It is their burden to show their
Correct. This is not
so you
correct.
lost
Malab,
the
there is a
contract. Work
confusion possible
contract.
in the mind of the state. Confusion is regarding that whether it is to be done. Once they are saying we did not have fund, that's why we could not disburse. Secondly, they are saying you did not complete, that's why we did not disburse. Which one is true? Now they are saying before the honorable court that yes, we are ready
If
to
there is a
disburse.
service contract, then it would be clear.
They cannot blow hot and cold at the same time at different stages, different submission. Before the previous single bench, they say yes, it is ready for disbursal. Then why did this
But
not come?
Is the ready for disbursal is subject to completion of the work?
There is that's
No,
Or
it
it
is
will be
no, it is disbursement happens after the measurement. First, the construction work is measured. It is found, yes, it is complete, fine. Whatever the comment your lordship has seen in the third RA bill, that it is ready for payment. Then it goes for approval. Now it becomes ready for disbursal. Disbursal does not happen automatically. First, there has to be, your lordship kindly takes the third RA bill.
Page number?
Yes, my lord. Kindly take page number 23 onwards. Your lordship will find just after the computation certified that the claim is correct, the measurement were made. So already this has been accepted. This has been an admitted position by the state. They cannot say this.
That is why they are allowed to
they cannot
construct
say this
there.
at this stage. They say certified, my lordship has found page 23. My lord, page 23, kindly see just beneath net payable amount, third RA bill rupees such and such, certified that the claim is correct. The measurement were made. It is not automatic that they are doing some charity by saying this. No, there has to be a measurement. It has to be certified. Authorities calculate. Now, my lord, kindly see the next page, page 24. They say payments now to be made. It is ready. Everything was ready. Measurement, every amount, everything was ready. At the last stage, at the middle portion, payment now to be made.
Yes.
Everything was done. Then it goes for approval and then disbursal. Disbursal does not happen on that way. It has already been accepted by the state authorities that my work has been completed, certified, measurement is made. Now payable, payment to be made. It is not that, even not even payable. They say payment to be made. That means it has to be done. Now, my lord, the report clearly says that yes, kindly. Then, my lord, I pose this question to myself. Then, for what reason the money was reclaimed? For the purpose of disbursal, as they have accepted in their report. If I may most humbly submit before your lordship, they clearly say, hence this is requested to grant the permission to use the fund for which it was allotted. They want to use that fund for this allotment, this disbursal. They themselves are accepting it in their own document. They're seeking only the approval. A paper signature is needed for this approval. All these things, this completion, non-completion, these don't arise at this stage. This my lord, page 12 of the this report, it clearly says that you grant us permission so that I can use this fund. Had there been any dispute, they would not have reclaimed the amount. They have reclaimed the amount which they returned. Now they say kindly grant us permission so that I can use this amount for payment of rupees such and such, whatever is due.
But if there is so,
in this,
Honorable Justice Pankaj Sarkar could have disposed of the matter. But my lord, kindly come to page number 29, running page number 29 of the writ petition, my lord. The order of Honorable Justice Pankaj Sarkar is there, my lord. Your law, 2 pages order only. The district magistrate planning section Purulia shall treat the writ petition as a representation and dispose of the same in accordance with law upon giving a hearing to the petitioner number 1 and any other interested party, and upon considering all the issues raised therein, the district magistrate shall pass a final order with regard to the payment to be made to the petitioners upon verification of the eligible. I am not reading any more, my lord.
Next paragraph is very important.
Yeah,
Has to be read together. It appears that the
yes,
fund has already
yes,
been
I am
released.
reading. Yes, I am reading it out.
Under
It
such
appears that the fund has
Are you
already
carrying
been
any rules
released.
regarding the
There is
contract?
handbook.
What is the rule to
They
be
have not
applied?
completed their work. Thereafter, the district magistrate
Whether
passes
they
order.
found
That is
the
also
district
not
magistrate
completed
that
with.
since it is not completed, the
Complied
fund
with.
cannot be released. That is the sole ground.
That was at
That is
previous
the
time.
ground.
After that, this reclamation was
Yes.
made. Reclaiming was made after that, 2023. Kindly see.
Reclaim does not mean that you are entitled to that because it is subjected to verification of the eligibility as stated in the earlier writ petition.
That has already been
They are
stated
claiming
in
interest with their own
has
fund.
already been stated in the third RA bill itself that it is ready for disbursal. It is to be paid to him. Kindly appreciates that. I am not making any submission beyond their document. It's all their document. They accept the fact that it is ready for payment.
But then what are the issues left to the district magistrate to
No,
consider?
now if your lordship takes district magistrate's order, district magistrate what is referring? Paragraph 5, this memo dated 7th of
It
June
is page number
2021.
32, my lord.
Page 32, kindly see paragraph number 5. He is referring to, kindly see, in pursuance of what
Well,
he is.
kindly read paragraph number 3,
5,
my lord.
No, I'm coming to that. Kindly take paragraph number 5 first. This third RA bill amounting to rupees 3,87,906 was also submitted by such and such, but the fund was not released by the treasury officer such and such in pursuance of the memo dated 7th June 2021. Now, my lord, what the memo dated 7th June 2021 says? When you do not utilize the amount, it will go back to him. It is nothing to do with my completion.
No, my lord. Kindly,
No, my lord,
kindly, my lord, come to the next page, last page, first paragraph. in the light of the above facts, it is hereby directed that the agency will have to complete the work maintaining all the norms within 45 days.
That he has said,
It
I'm
i-
ready to complete.
No,
I'm
no, no,
not
he has
saying
not
I will
completed.
not complete it. I'm ready to
He
complete the
cannot
work.
claim all these things owing their own faults.
No, no faults. They have not released. Then how did
Have
they?
you annexed the work order 104?
Yes, it is there in the condition is in the work order itself. My lord, kindly take page 22, the first annexure. It says it is to be completed. Kindly take the second paragraph. Therefore, you are requested to execute the work in consultation with the SAE BPC and complete the same within such a 60 days from the date of the receipt of this letter, failing which penal action as per terms and condition are liable to be imposed upon you as per WBF 2911. No penal action has been imposed upon me. Only this amount has been withheld because they were supposed to
See,
release it.
The writ petition just hinges on one point. Your rejection of your claim made by the district magistrate pursuant to the order passed in the writ petition is based on the fact that you have not completed the work.
I'm grateful to your lordship.
Correct. My query is whether the person can be subjected to completion of the work prior to disbursement of the amount.
My humble submission before your lordship.
Where is that rule? You have participated in a particular work allotted to you on the basis of certain conditions.
Yes.
What are these conditions? Whether you have to complete that. If you have to complete that, if it is not completed, then you cannot claim until and unless you have completed.
Only
As he has
entitled to
argued.
claim.
But show me that without completing, when a measurement has been made and an RA bill is raised, first the authority has to disburse the amount. Thereafter, the question of completion will come in.
My lord.
This you have to show.
Yes.
What are the conditions?
I'm telling you. My lord, firstly, if what my learned friend is submitting is correct, then the first and second RA bill would not have been released. We all accept the fact that both the bills were released. Now, when comes to the third bill, the state authorities accept it for release, that yes, it is to be released, it is to be paid to them. If
come tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Produce the bills, rules which pertains
It is
to
with the
particular
state authorities, not with me.
No, my lord.
I only get
I
the
got
full
no-
contractor, I get
it is their application.
No,
It is
produce the
but-
rules.
but-
state
How you are functioning, how the particular work is allotted to a person and how you disburse the amount. Is it so that, please, is it so that 20-30% of the work is done, thereafter disbursement is made, then they complete other 30%, then 40%? Is there any such slabs?
Then my lord,
Come tomorrow, take instruction, come back tomorrow. If his claim is not subject to completion, first the amount has to be disbursed, then he has a claim.
Their
must be
conduct is
written in
this
a
fast
service
bill,
contract.
Tomorrow.
First bill, second bills are sufficient to show this. That it is to be given part wise and the construction is to be completed. The third RA bill also says the same.
Okay.